Hey everybody, wanted to share something with you. First, I need to say I've never been one to hide or shy away from political topics. So I haven't been doing political stuff on my videos, but I feel this is worth sharing and needs to be said, so I'm gonna do that. Number two, I need to say up front that where this government shutdown due to the lack of funding for building the wall that President Trump's got going on right now, I'm 100% behind him. Now, I might lose subscribers over that, oh well. But I am behind building this wall. I find it very important. We've been putting up with this problem for many, many decades. And border security, I feel, is of the utmost importance. So I'm 100% behind Trump on that. Just want to throw that out. Now, with that said, sorry I'm a little out of breath because I still have this chest cold and it's kind of caused me to be short of breath. But at any rate, with that said, on the being behind Trump and the government shutdown, some things came to light in the news today, which I will share with you in a minute, that hadn't crossed my mind. Now, the reason it hadn't crossed my mind, honestly, is I've got my mind on a whole lot of other things besides this. And this specific news doesn't really affect me, but it's going to affect a lot of people. And what that is in February, the funding, the money for food stamps is going to run out. And if the government shutdown was to continue into February, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a major problem. This article, Money and Markets, food stamps for 38 million Americans gone by February. Let that sink in for a minute. 38 million Americans who aren't going to receive their food stamps if this was to continue. I'm telling you, the people will lose their mind. There's going to be rioting over that. I really believe that. Now, they're saying food stamps, but let's take this a little bit further. Food stamps are frequently tied to a lot of those Americans' welfare checks. If the welfare checks aren't there, although they're not saying that, but if they're not there, but for sure if the food stamps aren't there, people are going to lose their minds. 38 million Americans are going to be really ticked off. Now, I hadn't thought of that before. Something else I hadn't thought about. Come on. USA Today says IRS to take taxpayers' money in the shutdown, but there will not be any tax returns issued during the shutdown. So this could delay people's tax returns as well. It could. Not saying it's going to, but it could. I think the longest shutdown was, I could be wrong, you guys can correct me on this because I'm not really sure, but I think it was like 6 weeks, the longest we've ever had. But if this was to continue anywhere close to the February, things could get really nasty. People could get really ugly over not getting their food stamps, possibly their welfare checks, and then, of course, people not getting their tax returns for a considerably longer period of time, them having to wait for that. Now, these things don't affect me to some extent. I mean, the welfare checks, the food stamps, they don't affect me. The tax return does. I, like millions of Americans, use that tax return money that I get in order to pay off some debt, pay some bills I have, and then also to do other things that we want or need to do. Home repairs, lots of things. So, the delaying a tax return is going to get people really angry. I don't think they'll lose their mind over it if it's just a delay, because they know they'll still get their tax return. It'll just be delayed. But if you couple Americans being angry about delayed tax returns plus not getting their food stamps, boy, I'm telling you, things could hit the fan. Our society is so close in so many ways. It is so close as it is to a civil war. You know, Democrats, Republicans, the left, the right, you know, however you want to look at it, liberals, millennials against conservatives, whatever. We are close as it is to a civil war. And then to have stuff like this happen, boy, I'm telling you, it could get ugly real easy. Now, I'm not a fearmonger, not even close. Just sharing the news with you because I just saw it. I'm sharing it with you because for those of you who are preppers, you're already doing your job, you're already preparing and stuff. But for those of you who are new to this or who are kind of on the fence that might see this video, you need to hop off of that fence. You need to make your mind up. And it's very important to prep. It's always important to prep. But, you know, you need to be putting food, water, supplies away. And I would encourage those of you who can to give strong consideration to precious metals, gold and silver. Now, a lot of people, like I said in the other video, say, I can't afford gold. Maybe not. But silver right now, I think, is $15 an ounce. 15 bucks an ounce. And you could definitely be, well, I shouldn't say you could. Many of you could definitely be putting away some silver. I think that's going to be very important. Our economy is in terrible shape. I don't care what the news is saying. Honestly, I don't care what Trump's saying. Our economy is in terrible condition. We can't be these trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in debt that we are and possibly believe or think our economy is okay. That money, the amount of money that we owe in debt, these trillions of dollars, the last time I heard, I saw 206 trillion. Now, I don't know if that's inflated or not, but let's go to 6 trillion, okay? We can't pay that back. We don't have that. And that is far less than what it is. I mean, gosh, I can remember last year they were saying it was like $18 trillion, okay? We can't pay that back. We don't have that kind of money. Printing money is a recipe for disaster. The Federal Reserve is going to destroy this economy by continuing to print money. So, with that said, like I said, I'm not a fearmonger, but you guys might want to give these things some serious consideration where your preps are concerned, and possibly, depending on how you feel about it, about precious metals, giving that some thought too. Remember, even on the gold side, you can buy 1/10 of an ounce at a time, and that makes it more affordable. I don't know what that is right now because I don't know what the price of gold is right now. All right, but silver is only around 15 bucks, so an ounce. So there are avenues that people can take to set things aside. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I appreciate those of you who are subscribed to my channel. I appreciate if you tell your friends about my channel, please. Sorry for this being a kind of thrown up video. I just wanted to get this out to you while this is current news and get you guys to thinking a little bit. So that's all I got. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. Please tell your friends about the channel. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell up there and you'll be told when I get another video out. You'll be notified for it. You guys all know the routine. So really that's it. Thanks for your time and your attention. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm crazy, that's fine. If you think I'm not, that's great. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is, I can handle it. And I appreciate hearing from you guys. I do appreciate some of the comments I've been receiving lately. They've been very, very encouraging. So thank you. I appreciate that, especially after not being able to make some videos for the last couple months. So, yay, we're back at it. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.